Now, coming to Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20, God is saying, woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who substitute darkness for light and light for darkness, who substitute bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So in this, Isaiah is telling us that there are certain people who call the evil as good. So today we find that the heroes of our people are the people who are the film stars, and they look up to them as having good things to teach us. These people are loaded with wealth, and they sell their souls to evil. And the whole of the population, everywhere you see, you'll find lifestyle of actors and actresses, politicians, and people who have a lot of money. They think they are good, and actually they are evil in their hearts. They do not worship the living God, and their lifestyles are very bad. They take drugs, sell their bodies, and their children have no good upbringing. Just now I saw that the movie festival in Goa, they are praising people who bring their children into the film industry, and they teach their children to watch films and turn their lives and lead their lives according to the principles in films. Now, the films are not teaching any good thing. Secular films are not teaching any good thing. And our youth are looking them as the icons to follow. And therefore, they call these evil people as good. And the good, righteous people who follow the Lord God, who search after God, who give their hearts to the Lord, they call themselves, they're so humble. Look at them. They are nothing in the world. They are not rising in the world. What are these? What are these gaining? So these people are looking at the earthly gains and the earthly name and fame, and their eyes are darkened. Their eyes are darkened. Many of them worship Satan directly and take advice of astrologers and soothsayers, and their lives are ruined. And in the end, their eternal destiny is away from God and the fires of hell. Yes, that is what. And they say bitter is sweet and sweet is bitter. So bitter experiences that the high echelons of society have, their whole life is partying and dressing and emptiness, total emptiness. There is nothing to hold on to. They're like the straw that burns up. When a little flame of fire comes, when a little trouble comes in their life, they think they can buy it all with money. They think if we fall sick, we'll go to the best hospital. But they do not realize that He who heals is the Lord God Himself. It is God who gives healing and goodness. And so they are called woe to them. Woe means what trouble, what grief, what sorrow. So those who are calling the icons and guiding our youth into darkness, they say that is the way to live. Now the world is in the last days and Christ is going to come again. Immorality nowadays is looked upon as the normal lifestyle. Living in relationships are sung about and people find it a normal thing. Children out of wedlock and abortions are considered normal. They say this is human rights. So what is human rights? What is human rights? Something that leads you further away from hope in God, leads you further away into darkness.